How you doing?
All right,
We're going live?
we're good. Okay, I'm here. That's all that matters. Okay.
Good.
Yep.
So on
Take two.
now,
Here, sure.
call the meeting to more order. So move by. Second by. Let the meeting be open at 5:04 p.m. All in favor? The adoption of the agenda. Move by. And second by. That the draft agenda dated September 8th, 2025 be adopted as prepared. All in favor? The disclosure of culinary interests and general nature thereof. And the adoption of the previous minutes. Move by. Second by. That the minutes of the Recreation Fitness Committee of August 11th, 2025 be adopted as all in favor. No presentations or delegations.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm looking for the Recreation Activities Committee meeting.
Okay.
Is that happening tonight?
Right now, yeah.
Hey,
Guy, morning. So staff reports.
Yes. So summer events, I just put together all the numbers for the 3 events. So we had Canada Day, summer camp, and the movie in the park. All 3 of them did well financially. We were able to stay well under budget for them. Summer camp definitely worked out that it only ended up being the expense of $225. So through the donations and through just the attendance we had, 82 campers in total. We were able to almost cover the entire thing.
Wow.
So yeah, it ended up doing really well, which we're super excited about. Definitely puts us in a good position to run the same 2 weeks next year. Yeah, and then when it came to the movie in the park, again, we had about 125 people there, 2 large bins of non-perishables going to the food bank. Fire department did well with the canteen. The only expense to the township for that one was for the licensing for the movie, which we thought originally was included, but was not. So we had to take care of that one. But yeah, all 3 of them did well. Yeah, thank you to everyone that pulled that one together. Nothing but positive feedback on that, and just minor suggestions for like we can raise the screen a little bit for people to see, but that's something we can discuss with whoever is doing it next year.
Yeah, the blow up things, I think they're meant to go right on the ground because the base blows up as well.
Yeah.
It was a big screen. You can get bigger for sure,
Yeah.
but it was a big screen and it was super clear. The sound was good compared to the company that was the previous year.
Okay.
But again, like there are other companies that have better equipment that charge a little bit more money. So this is something that we want to do moving forward. We just gotta kind of look at the budget and look at our sponsors and try and book other companies early because that's the prime weekend.
Yeah.
So like Celebrations did 3 events that weekend with their screens, so they were all booked up by the time we kind of discovered that we were gonna run this, right? And we're just gonna put it in for next year already. That's nice and easy. We can book them now, knowing that, the money will be there and book them before other people.
so I'm Anne from Les Compagnons.
Okay.
And Steve had invited me last month at the meeting, but I thought it was at 7 and it was at 5, and it's hard to be in 2 places quickly. We also have an inflatable screen at Les Compagnons.
Oh.
So if ever you need a plan B or C, it could serve, for you, in an event, if needed. Um. Mentioning that.
Yeah. That'd be incredible. Good to know, thank you.
Part of why I'm here tonight.
Yeah, my recommendation is moving it just get that in. It's another event for us, but it's pretty easy, so we understand that it's a long weekend and a lot of people will be away, but I'll commit to doing it, and as long as I'm on the committee, it doesn't really take more than one person. I don't know, the way we ran it this year, with hiring somebody to do it and getting the fire department to do the canteen, and our company did the games and stuff, so it was pretty simple. I think it's just a good one for the community, just have it in our rotation.
And on this Sunday,
I like the Sunday. Yeah, I like the Sunday. Pretty good turnout, too, so hopefully that one grows as well.
I think it will, truthfully.
And it's all depends what movie it is, right?
Exactly, yeah.
That makes all the difference.
If you would have played Moana, it would have been a different turnout, right? As you know by the poll. So it is basically what the movie was for sure.
You know, picking 2 or 3 a month,
For the community,
Yeah.
and if you vote, I think it works out
Yeah.
really well.
Mhm.
put it up on,
Yeah.
township website or whatever and see what people say.
Usually when they do, movies, they do 2 in a row, they'll do a kids movie and then they'll do an adult movie. I just wanted to do the one and get out of there, and.
are we interested in doing a double header?
I don't
next year?
feel like the adult one would do as well because everybody has young families that
Okay.
attend them.
And
I think it's a family favorite. It's
Yeah.
like something that adults would get.
Well, in Lilo and
Enjoy.
Stitch especially, like that's something I watched when I was younger, and then to watch the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like an adult probably wouldn't be as,
We've done the double feature 3 times now, I think, when we had the partnership with the track as well.
Yeah.
And, the second movie, people stayed for the start of it and then.
Half an hour.
An hour or 45 minutes, they're all gone, and then I'm sitting there until.
And
Right.
midnight.
yeah,
temperature dips a little
Yeah.
I
further.
think the one is
more than,
More than
yeah.
No,
Absolutely.
Any other lessons from any of the events? Anything we need noted so we can learn?
Fire
from next year?
department, bigger pop.
I think they're buying their own.
That was good.
Yeah, I think they're buying their own.
What happened?
They had like this mini popcorn maker that was making like a bag at a time.
Well, they had the
And
small
it was
pot.
taking.
for
a while.
125.
Yeah, like they were backup orders.
Apparently everyone was okay.
Everybody was great about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny.
And they're not expensive to rent either.
No,
No,
so
but
we're
other
doing
use of
enough.
equipment that we have that we can supply.
Chief, we like partners.
Well, that's how we roll here.
But it's the reality in small communities and, yeah. I don't wanna speak out of turn, so.
That's great, thank you.
So down to 7 items for committee discussion. So Halloween in Bonfield is our next big event, coming up very quickly. So.
Some updates on that, so we've got some donations coming in, but we're gonna do a big push starting this
This
week.
week, yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
We
I
wanted
wanted
to
to
let
text
back
you
to
the other day and
school
be
go.
like, you should really get on it, like before. our
It's
meeting.
it's all ready to go.
Okay,
All of the materials are ready.
mhm,
It's already on the website.
okay,
But it just hasn't been pushed out yet, but that's what we're gonna start doing. We've been reaching out to any business that we
I have a few
can.
people that have actually approached me, asking me if there was still a parade happening.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, so
yeah,
it's going out and it's going out in the newsletter as well.
okay, perfect,
But yeah, that's tomorrow. We're just gonna start pushing that.
okay.
I wasn't sure if there was anything else we needed. Anybody had any thoughts?
Maybe
or-
we just need a save the date post on
Yep.
Facebook.
I've got like a whole schedule
Yeah.
going, because we've got with the house decorating
Yeah,
and
the
the pumpkin and
Plan your.
all of that. Yeah, so I've got
Yeah.
like a whole
Mhm.
Yeah.
calendar.
And pushing for candy donation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
candy donations, yeah.
I know a few
And-
people that are donating. them, so.
Yeah, and I feel like
Mhm.
the sales are just kind of starting for the
Mhm.
candy.
Yeah.
We do, so Robert Millette, who did all the candy or the toy donations for the Easter, he's reached out. He has us covered for Christmas
Of
already.
course.
And then he doesn't quite have everything ready for Halloween yet, but we will get there. So that's great. We've gotten a couple gift cards from like Perron's for the house decorating contest and stuff like, so I
Okay.
feel like we're going to be in good shape.
Already in the right.
We need
Okay.
to start getting more floats and stuff as well. The group that did, they call themselves the Skeletons, that organized for the food bank last year,
Yes,
they're going to be doing that again.
that's Steph's favorite, yeah.
And as well as she's offered to just approach anyone and everyone up to get more floats and get more
Mhm.
donations and everything out there,
Mhm.
so. That's coming along.
For the, for me, how does the Halloween parade work here? If we wanted to put in a float, what time does it go?
Yeah.
Um,
So it's Saturday, October 25th at 6:30.
okay.
I can send you any information that you need.
I would love that.
Floats, you can enter one. We just need like name and contact number and information. We are always in the mood for sponsorships and donations. So we will gladly take those. And then, yeah, it goes from Gagnon Development to the fire hall.
Okay.
And so this year, in addition to just the parade, we're gonna have a house decorating contest as well as a pumpkin carving contest.
Yeah, I was looking at that. That's awesome.
It's great.
Halloween is Bonfield's
It's
thing.
very fun. When we came around that corner last year on Church Street, I was like, oh.
Yeah. Yes.
It's huge, but really well attended, super popular. But yeah, if you'd like to get a float in there, we'd definitely love to have you.
Are we changing the time? Cause I know
We
last
pushed
year.
it, we pushed it a half hour back.
Okay, yeah, but I
last
thought,
year it was
okay.
6 and we went
For
6:30,
like-
we'll see.
Yeah, cause I remember last year, okay, perfect, okay.
Yeah.
Where it's the lights and like on the float, you want light.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there's the competition. I believe judges, we hadn't settled, but the suggestion had been made that
Just online.
for the float one, sometimes it doesn't. It's
Doesn't
harder to
picture well.
photograph that one.
Yeah.
So we had discussed having some of the firefighters perhaps, because it ends at the fire hall, but open to.
I think
suggestions.
doing the committee engagement, honestly, because of how the feedback was after the parade from like all the feedback from people complimenting
Mhm.
on the floats.
And if you're there, you're gonna vote.
Right, exactly.
And
And
they're
I,
gonna, even though we
fairness.
post a picture, they're gonna remember what the float
Yeah.
looked like.
yeah,
So we want to do a poll
I would
again.
I would do the
I would
poll.
do the poll.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, absolutely.
okay. And then, so that'll be the same deal for the pumpkin carving and the house decorating.
Yeah.
And so how we have it set up is that entries are due for the house decorating by the 17th. We announced those on the 24th. We had the parade on the 25th. We announced those the next week, and then we announced the winners for the pumpkin carving, like the week after that. So it keeps building momentum for it.
And then, last year, like, so I guess the candies, like, dishing them all out to everybody, that was kind of a.
So we're gonna, anyone that has, like the grocery bags.
I brought in a whole whack.
Just, if you can start kind of getting those, we're going to just get
Yeah.
everything in those bags, so it's easy peasy to switch them out.
They can leave them on
Random.
floats and people just grab them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
instead of like me, which I can't run this year, but I'm not running to the other end
yeah.
for the library float to get candy.
Yeah, I mean, have
And then like maybe spread it out.
Yeah.
So we'll have some with the township float kind of thing, and then in the middle and towards the end, so that,
Mhm.
and we'll designate it. The floats to let people know that if you run out, a lot of the floats bring their own candy.
Yeah.
But if they run out, then we can let them know. You can see this float for additional candy, so they're not
Yeah.
going to.
I
rent
guess we
float.
kind of talked about, some communication on how many kids are near the end too.
Yes.
Because you gotta, it's hard to gauge
That was
how much candy
difficult
you're
last
giving out.
year.
Yeah.
That was challenging.
Yeah. That's always challenging in a
Yeah.
parade.
Yeah,
Near the start, we were being pretty conservative, and then we turned the corner by the store and we started doing bigger handful, because we're like, wow, we're almost done.
Yeah.
And then when we turned that other corner, then we, oh God.
So we'll be in communication then this year with someone closer to the end, someone right at the bottom of Church Street, and then just get them to feed back and then
Right.
can
we have walkie
walkie
talkies.
talkies, yeah.
Okay,
Just, yeah, like I said, so we have an idea, like, you wanna you don't want any left, but you don't wanna run short either.
Yeah,
Yeah, last year everyone did get a fairly
Ooh.
even amount and
I was
they're
very
still going
last.
out for Halloween too, so.
Yeah.
And I was very last, and I mean, I had like very little left, but I was like,
Yeah,
there's enough.
but it was positive feedback from everyone that. they got
Everybody
loads.
had positive.
Yeah.
Nobody complained. We had zero negative
It was
about
amazing.
candy distribution.
Really?
Zero last year.
Mhm.
Wow.
Zero.
Yeah,
Is there any, any guidelines on, like, it has to be nut-free, gluten-free, all
No.
those kinds of things?
No, we individually,
Individually,
Uh,
that's the only guideline.
outside of that, it is
Yeah.
up to the parents. We can look at making some.
No.
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 Okay.
No.
Cause how would you
Yeah,
serve it
no,
gluten free
no.
and,
No.
we did on Easter.
We did for
made
Easter, that's where I was
hats.
sort of thinking.
Yeah, no,
No.
But no, that would then, I guess, be.
I like, it just, it's.
It's up to
individually
the
wrapped,
parents.
leave it
But
to
we
the
did
parents.
last year get some like,
Toys.
non-candy things, so
We
like
had those
sticky hands.
which were so good.
So
People were
popular.
happy about those.
And we'll do a bunch of stuff like that as well this year,
Yeah.
just so that, yeah, if you do have an allergy or sensitivity or whatever, then you can still get some stuff.
If you're looking to purchase a bulk amount of those kinds of things, I have an account on, through my small business, I have an account on openaparty.ca. And, I buy the, like, bouncy balls, what, 144 bouncy balls for like $30, I think, something like that.
Yes.
Those kinds of
Yeah.
deals. So there's like bulk,
That's what I did on
Giveaways.
last year.
Yeah.
Just, like searching for the lightning deals.
Yeah,
This event's only gonna get bigger too.
Yeah.
It's growing every single year. I don't know how many people we had last year, but like,
I wanna say closer to 600, 600 in there.
I feel like it's close to that.
Yeah.
I do, cause especially with Holly and all them with the truck, and they had the 100 like boxes, and they were out by the time they got to Church Street, and they're like, oh my god, we had 500.
at
So,
some point, we might need to consider increasing the route as well, because
Okay.
you start getting so packed that
Impact.
people aren't in the front row
And
anymore.
here's what driving the Baker truck last year. I mean, a straighter route would be better. If we wanna grow this and have bigger vehicles.
farmer equipment is a lot harder to turn.
Well, I mean, and you got lots of kids on the corners, right?
Yeah.
It's a little nerve wracking.
That corner was tight.
Yeah, spinning a 53-foot truck in a trailer is a little nerve wracking with all those kids.
Well, you can always go down Trunk Hill.
Well, we can go straight.
Block off the road. Are we not able to like block off that little corner?
Sure, but
Yeah.
it needs to be pushed, like it needs to be pushed back, so.
That's what I mean, like we
Yeah.
had like a string kind of thing, just to kind of push them closer to the sidewalk side.
For
so
some kind of
wide.
barrier.
Yeah,
Like I said, just for the corner, because the corners, even the other corner coming back down on,
yes,
it's, like I said. It's a lot in the dark with, 600 kids.
absolutely. And they're running and chasing for more.
There wasn't a whole lot of like gap in people either. But
No,
I
last
feel
year,
like
no.
that last road, like once you turn the corner by the store,
Yeah.
that last road, I feel like it was multiple families deep.
Yeah,
Not like
Yeah,
single families along the
Mhm.
road.
yeah,
So I think everybody was just like, when you got there, if there wasn't a spot at the road, you sat behind another family, right? So. Eventually we
So
might.
for
want
next year,
more
then we wanna do
footage.
that?
to bring it up to the township, that's what I would do. Just have that extra stretch so people from
Yeah.
there will come down.
Yeah,
And
then
then
it's
spread it
already
out.
Yeah, it's already
Done
there.
for this year.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
But it's just something to consider, because.
Yep.
As it
It's
grows,
getting
like.
bigger. It
we're
will.
the people,
Just
right?
continue.
Is there something in the fire hall itself that's happening? Are there games, activities or anything?
No,
Or
it's just
ending
an
there?
easier spot to end just because of the parking lot and then people can.
Even if we extend the route just to come. Cause no matter what, you're hitting really cruddy corners.
corners, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
I think no matter which way you go, but if you were to extend it to get to the township. Right.
And I think we put barriers up on the corners to keep people
Yeah.
pushed back.
Yeah, and now that it's growing.
And if
all-
we have people there on the two big corners, that would be,
Mhm.
that was helpful, because people did push,
Yeah.
the audience back a bit, so we could make the corners.
The volunteer fire department usually does something great on Halloween, but I think this year they're gonna try and do both, is kind of the rumor mill.
Oh, okay.
So they're gonna try and do something the night of as well, but separate organization, so we'll see what they come up with.
I'm gonna contact the high schools to say that my daughter's friends had so much fun volunteering.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the volunteers
They
last
had
year had a
so
blast.
much fun.
Yeah.
So contacting the high schools to
Yeah.
let them know if you want to volunteer
Absolutely.
members, then
Yeah, I mean, they could walk 10 trucks handing candy. out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I reached out to the school here, Ferris Glen, I sent an email, but I haven't heard
Mhm.
back, but I told her and it's, they're interested in participating and getting some volunteers out, so.
It'd still be awesome to try and get like teams involved
Yeah,
of
Mhm.
some level, or like bands or gymnastic clubs or karate clubs or any of those kind of
Mhm.
things, to walk as a club, to represent their club.
Yeah, you know, the Plus has the parade of light, that's what I'd like to see our Halloween go into.
I don't think we're far from that though.
It's
No, I
big,
don't think so.
It is big, Boston is huge,
Yeah.
but I feel like we're not far from that,
No.
where we've been
Yeah.
going.
yeah, oh, like I said.
We've got the people, we need to float, we need to add
Right.
on.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
And the folks, their work, right?
they are.
but
They
I think
are.
we'll start getting a lot of repeat people like the Skeletons group and the,
Michelle, they're all
They
about
are.
Halloween.
yeah,
for
they're,
sure.
they live Halloween, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Even Patty, I'm surprised Patty hasn't put something in for Rustic Escape.
yeah, I don't know.
Feel free to bug her.
Maybe, yeah.
Demonic fluffy cow.
I am in cow.
Oh,
So I don't think there's any other, items.
Send me the letter so that we can start distributing and having a list of who we're reaching out to for
Yep, I can
donations.
send you the letter again, yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
And then 7B was 2025 events.
Just on that note, the Christmas in Bonfield, again, Robert Millett, our good friend Bob, has a whole slew of
Little gifts.
little gifts for us to pick up. He's like bring a truck.
Oh my gosh.
So he's just a kind gentleman that saw a call out for
That's awesome.
donations and toys and has just been donating a crazy
He
amount.
does reviews for Amazon, so he gets pallets, so you know how those can be, so he gets numerous toys and stuff, right? So he's
Really
so
cool stuff.
It's just been a beautiful relationship.
That's fantastic.
So they're
Yeah.
picking up the Christmas ones tomorrow and then the Halloween.
Whenever.
When he feels that he has enough.
So what do we do with Christmas in Bonfield?
So
What's
Christmas
the-
in Bonfield, it's also the Christmas in Bonfield and the soup and chili contest.
Okay.
So we have a soup and chili contest where anyone is welcome to enter their soup. It's entered anonymously. We do need a list of ingredients just so that we can be aware of what's going on, but we are not sharing anyone's recipes. We just need to know.
Right.
There's also, when it comes to the kids' activities, there is letter writing to Santa, there is the coloring contest and the cookie decorating and arts and crafts. We also have live music going.
And that's all happening at the same time.
Saturday, November 22nd.
Before the,
And so, yeah, it's just a great day to come out and spend time at the community center, try some soup, try some chilies,
And when you say the community center, you mean?
the one beside the parish.
Parish Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
So,
that's the one I have, and
Yeah.
just wasn't sure if that was, okay. And is that like a 10 to 12, 11 to 3?
1 to 4.
1 to 4?
Cassandra has all of our events on our website. We have a new website, so if you're bored and wanna kinda go through that, it has all the events listed. So even for your event next year,
Mhm.
the sooner we know, the better, and we can get that into.
Yeah,
the
that was great though.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah,
was awesome.
I know, I felt so bad after, I'm like, oh my god.
They put on an event in the park this summer.
Oh, yeah, we missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's, no, it was a first try, so. Is everyone familiar with Les Compagnons?
Mhm.
Okay. It's a Francophone community, centered organization. And we've recently applied to the Trillium Foundation to do a better job of supporting communities in the region, so not just North Bay focus, but region focus, which is our mandate. And so we were successful with Trillium, and that's part of the initiatives that we tried to, we've done a couple of things. So, last May, we had Fritz do a show here in Bonfield. It was his lifelong dream. He's from Bonfield, never did a show in Bonfield. So we said, okay, let's fix that. And then we had some summer students and, thought, well, okay, we'll do something with the picnic. And the student organized it. So it was kind of separate from the picnic. I think perhaps it would have done better in the yard outside the parish hall or something to keep the kids entertaining while the parents wait in line kind of thing. I kind of remember those activities as a kid. So perhaps that's something we can build into or towards next year. Les Compagnons have been investing in equipment, as I've mentioned, the inflatable screen. They have a popcorn machine, a snow cone machine, a cotton candy machine. We also have what's called a silent DJ. So there's
those are cool.
the headphones. I
Yeah.
have 65 headphones.
Oh, wow.
There's 3 transmitters, so you can set up 3 different playlists on them. There's and then I have a whole bunch of games and things that we've got for activities during the summer. So we've got these 4 people. I got the French word in my mind. They're like inflatable insect kind of things. They're 4 people on the back of it, and you get to race the other team of 4 people.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
So it's they're
Yeah,
Canada Day
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Canada Day, we're always pretty busy here, and we're always looking for people to run kids games. Because all of our committees and social groups are kind of busy doing other things for that event.
Mhm.
So that's the one that always kind of falls a little bit.
Yeah, by the wayside.
mm,
This year, I believe it's April that we're aiming for, the Bilinguish Boys. Bringing them as a show to the parish hall, so, a mix of French and English there. The evening show, and during Carnaval, which is the first week of February, or around Carnaval. Right now, what our member from Bonfield is talking about is spaghetti supper on the Friday evening. So that's the 6th of February. Hosting a spaghetti supper and in the community and bring the spirit of Carnaval, have Bonhomme here and that kind of setup is what's currently on the table. But we're in the planning phases, so if you guys have some things that you're working on too and want to incorporate it, we can also put it in our agenda and drive people to
Yeah.
events that you are, because we have partner activities and we have Les Compagnons organized activities. And they're both in our Carnaval flyer that goes out to the entire region. So that could be an interesting partnership.
Fantastic, yeah.
Carnaval is the big one. The other thing that I'm working on is in March, it's the month Francophonie month. And this year we're hoping to host the Lieutenant Governor General of Ontario. So I'm hoping, but to make a case for visiting all the small communities, because she's done her official visit in North Bay. She's visited the base, she's done all of those things, but I don't think that she's been to the smaller communities in our region. And so I'm trying to organize an official visit in and around that time frame. Just before this meeting, I was talking with her team and they said that even if they don't end up doing all of the communities in March, that they would try and fit it into in the future so that it would be on the agenda at some point. one of the reasons I'm here is also to listen to what the needs of the community might be, and how we can perhaps be a partner and support some of those initiatives. Like we can, pay for an artist, or we can, pay a rental fee, or we can do these kinds of things that can support. We can't necessarily do a direct sponsorship, but we can offset certain costs, or, especially if, we're presenting something that has francophone content.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
something
because
we
that's our
really
mandate.
need to incorporate more.
Mhm.
So this is fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Happy to have you.
Thank you. Thank you. I want to try and be more regular at these meetings.
It is really, that's the only, how we put on all of this is we are grateful to all of the community organizations, especially the Lions, worked very hard with
Yeah.
us, and they have their time capsule opening coming up on the
Yeah.
20th.
I saw that on your side.
Yes,
Yes, they've been working hard on that.
they've been working so hard. The caboose is almost done. They just
Yes.
have to finish painting it.
Yeah.
So that is how we get these events.
It's
Put on.
volunteer, lots of
Yeah, lots of
volunteering.
volunteering, lots of partnerships.
I know it's probably, September's already really, done. The 25th of September is the 50th anniversary of the Franco-Ontarian flag. So if the municipality were to do a little shout out on their website or on their Facebook, I think that would mean a lot to
Yeah.
the community. It was co-created by North Bayite, Michel Dupuis, and Sudbury Gaetan Gervais in 1975, and so it's a big anniversary this year.
I didn't actually know that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be in touch. I'll forward you all the information we have, and then,
my contact info?
no, I'll grab it though.
Okay, great.
No motions for consideration? Nope. And no correspondence? Nope. So, just the adjournment, move by. Second by. That did meeting be adjourned at 5:36 PM. All in favor?
Yes.
Okay.